I figure I'd make this video while playing Infinite Warfare. I don't really think I'd like this game, but I guess I like it because it's a change of pace, even though none of this stuff really exists as of now, at least. But the video I wanted to make was talking about kind of like what kind of things I want to do in my life and the goals I have and what's important to me. Well, a lot of people watching this are probably from my high school. It's one of my first videos, so that's probably all the people watching it. But something that a lot of people know I do is I like to lift weights. Uh, I guess I have the title of a powerlifter since I've competed a couple times, and that's just how I train. That's just, I mean, honestly, just what I call myself. But um, that's probably the last thing I want out of my life is to be remembered as one of the greatest uh, power lifters of all time. I had that mindset for a while. I just didn't like it. It was just too consuming. My attitude wasn't very good when I did that. And not saying everyone who has that attitude, they'll be in the greatest of all time, is gonna like have a bad attitude while doing it. But I had one, and I know I'm just here for more than that. Being the greatest of all time can be someone else's thing, but it's not mine. And I realize that my thing is really helping people through this kind of stuff, because you look good, you feel good. And I just happen to be a pretty good help to people, at least so I've been told, unless I've been lying. But like I said, being one of the world's greatest isn't really what I think I'm here for. I think it's more helping people through this kind of stuff, just for the fact, I mean, I've always liked to lift weights since I was 8 years old. Well, I couldn't really lift weights then, so my dad said, because I was so young, my body wasn't done developing and everything like that. So I didn't start really lifting weights, I think I was like 12, but I've just always had kind of the working out mindset, since I was 8. Just kind of, now I think about it, I just kind of always knew what I wanted to do, and now I'm actually doing it, which is great. But that's kind of off topic. But back to what I think I'm here for is to really help people and really make an impact on the world in that way. Not so much like, oh, this guy's so strong. Now, yeah, that will come with what I'm trying to do, because that's probably how I'm going to always be, is to lift weights, because, like I said, that's just something I've always liked to do, But if I had the choice to help people lift weights, obviously help people for me, you know. Um, the body is just an outer shell, Once you die, and I'm not going to bring religion into this because I know not everyone's religious, but once you die, people aren't going to remember you for how big your biceps were. That's just nonsense. And like I said, the greatest of all time title thing is just kind of not for me. I think I'm here to help people, which I think everyone should help people, but I understand that some people may not have gone through as many things as other people, but I really think I can do that through this powerlifting thing, weightlifting thing, whatever, and just really make videos like this, because I think videos of me lifting weights or just anyone lifting weights is kind of boring, unless you see like an 800-pound squatter. That's pretty cool, actually. And that's another thing I talk about in this too, is attitude. Attitude is everything. I mean, I'll put this in like the fitness aspect, You'll have guys at the gym and they're strong, real strong, but their attitude kind of just comes off like that douchebag attitude, And yeah, I guess I'm pretty strong for my age, but I still just, people around me who have bad attitudes about that kind of stuff, like they kind of feel like they're above everyone. I'm like, what are you doing? The saying, strong people don't put people down, they lift them up. Like, it's clear they're not living by that. I don't know if like they're just on the mission to what, uh, in their mind what greatness is. But I mean, like I said, no one's gonna remember you for that kind of stuff. So back to the attitude thing. It's important to keep a good attitude about anything. Even the hardest situations, it's hard to keep a good attitude, but attitude will control your life. If you have a bad attitude, probably have a bad life. But if you can get a good attitude, you'll most likely have a good life. So, I mean, if you can keep your attitude in line and know what you want to do and have a good attitude towards that, the like it's paved out for you already. And I mean, just attitude and know where you're going. And I know not everyone knows where they're going, but if you can have an idea of it, that'd be great. Like I still don't completely honestly know where I want to be in 10 or 20 years, but I know that I want to be helping people in some kind of way. Whether it be being a teacher, which I never even thought about being a teacher, but I guess that's a possibility. Whether it being a teacher or what, I'd like to help people, and maybe I won't help people as much through the fitness thing as I think I will, but there's always some way I know I can help someone. And you gotta just remind yourself what it's really about. And I realize you gotta do a lot of things for yourself. My grandmother always says, watch out for number one, look out for number one, because number two ain't you. And I kind of always had the problem of trying to help people before myself, but now it's to the point I don't really have to try to help myself. Like, it's to the point, like, Mike is always good. Like, Micah, he just always kind of in a good position, just because I've just kind of trained my mind to always think good, like, not really think negative. Like I said, I still have my bad days like everyone, but, you keep a good attitude, you have the world. Like, honestly, I really can't remember I can't remember the last time I had a bad day, but just lately, it's just been so great to me keeping a good attitude and trying to do what I want. And another thing I want to talk about is being compared / competition. I had a bad problem of comparing myself to people and saying, oh, he's stronger than me, or he's more lean than me, whatever. I just had a bad problem with that. And, I guess competition is there to compete, obviously, see who's better, but I just did not like the mindset of that I had. Like, I don't want to have the title the greatest powerlifter ever. I want to have the title, like, just being the greatest I can be, because anyone can break a record. Anyone can, okay? Records are made to be broken, but nobody can be a better you as you can be. Nobody in the world. So it's kind of more like, now I want to leave my mark on the world than walk in someone else's footsteps kind of deal. Like, there's been plenty of people to set bench records and weight classes and squat records and total records. Yeah, that'd be cool if I had one, I'd really like that. But like I said, I just want people to remember Micah for Micah, not for he was so strong. I want to leave a bigger mark on the world than that. But yeah, I mean, that's what I want to talk about. Still playing Call of Duty. 10-6. Yeah, that's kind of trash, but whoever watched this till the end, thank you. And if you have any video requests or anything like that you want me to talk about, just let me know. Or if you want to start working out or any questions or anything, I help you to the best of my knowledge, which may not be the best, but it's something. Thanks, guys.